Good morning, children. Hope you all are good. So, in our today's module, we'll be discussing new chapter of biology. That is, why do we fall ill? The chapter is interesting, students. It is chapter 13. Fine. All right. See, students. Before going into detail of the chapter, we should know that what is the meaning of health. Fine. So in journal language, we just simply say that health in generally means free from illness, disease, injury or pain or lack of physical fitness. This was the normal definition. Fine. But proper definition was given by WHO. Fine. Which states that health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. Fine. So this was defined by the WHO, that is World Health Organization, and they also stated that it is not merely the absence of disease as defined. We can say that if the person is not having any disease, so we can call that person a healthy person. No, a healthy person means that he should feel good physically, mentally, as well as socially. Right, students? So this is what the definition is. You all can see here. Health can be defined as the state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. So remember this thing. If somebody asks you that what exactly health is, so I think you could be very well defined it properly now. That health can be defined as the state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. So if a person is lacking in physical aspect, so you can't say that that particular person is healthy. Fine. These three factors are very important. So I hope this thing is clear to each one of you. Now see, students, factors to achieve good health. I think you all know this is such a basic things. Fine, you all are at your home now. Fine, you are studying. But students, remember this thing. Studying is also important, but running, doing exercise, doing yoga, meditation also add a great charm to your life. So remember this thing, to do exercise daily and especially to eat healthy. This thing is very important. Nowadays, you all can see that children love to eat fast foods and all these things, which are not very good for our health. Our health can deteriorate by these things. So remember this thing, that we should always eat healthy and we should always take a balanced diet. I hope this thing is clear. So students, what are the different factors to achieve good health? You all can see here. We should have a very good diet. Fine. You all can see here. These are also the factors. Like you can see, we have to wash our hands, fine, before the meal and after the meal. Okay. We should go early to bed. Fine. We should wake up early in the morning. Then we should comb our hairs every day. We should cut our nails. So we should take shower twice a day. So these are some basic things, and especially we should play. Playing is also very important. If you're going outside, you're giving time to yourself, so you are physically active. Fine. So I hope this thing is clear. So you all can see here, physical exercises are also the part of healthy body, and meditation and yoga, it is also equally important. So if you haven't started yet, you should start following this routine from today itself. Alright students, now we should know that what exactly the significance of health is. See now, if your body is healthy, if you are having a good health, so you may have a lot of advantages, right? For example, it increases our working efficiency. Okay, like if you are coming to school, fine, you're going to a workplace. If your health is not good, you won't be able to do work for a long time. Fine, so it increases our working efficiency if we are having a good health. It helps us to perform various activities at our best. And most important thing is that it makes our life joyful. This is what the important thing is. It makes our life joyful and happy. Fine. So in order to attain this joyful life and happiness life, we should definitely gonna have a very good health, and that can be achieved only by number of things. For example, You all can see here stress management. Fine, this is the most important thing. Nowadays, children take a lot of stress, for their marks, for their studies, for everything, for just small, small things. So remember this thing, dear children, that need not to take the stress. You need to manage your work in a very proper way that you don't feel any stress for any work, because every problem has a solution. Next thing comes here that we mostly ignore. That is the most ignored part, fine, in today's society. Food and diet. We keep on eating unnecessary things, fine, which are not necessary for our body. We keep on eating the fast food. And talking about diet, we are not even sure that what exactly we are eating. We are not taking the balanced diet, which can have a greater impact on our health and can affect our health as well. So, dear children, always remember this thing, to have a good food and good diet uh, in your daily routine. Fine. Diet should be balanced, which should include equal proportion of your fat, for your protein, for your carbs, for vitamins, minerals, etc. And plus, food should be very much healthy, like you can include a lot of greeny veggies to your diet, fine, which helps you in boosting up your immunity. Okay. Next one we have is doing exercise. Now, may I ask you one question? How many of you do exercise daily? I think I think very few students, right? So, students, we should actually include this exercise part daily. We should always do exercise daily. Remember this thing, to make this exercise part your daily routine. Fine. Whether it is, you see, whether it is of 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but one should do exercise. Okay. In this exercise, you can simply include normal jogging, running, or you can simply play the badminton. Fine. So this is how you can actually relate the things. All right. You can give time to your family, friends. Fine. This can help you in elevating your stress. Fine. So you would be feeling very happy. And sleep. See, most of the people, they don't sleep. They they do studies overnight. So this is not something good. Fine. So you should have 5 to 6 hours or 6 to 7 hours of sleep every day. Fine. Remember this thing. And a very good sleep. So you need not to think anything in that. See, now students comes here, important characteristics of person having good health. Suppose if a person is having good health, so what are the characteristics we can say of that person would be having if he is having good health? So there are many factors, fine, never ending factors, but there are few that we are going to study. Free from sickness and disease, fine. He would be free from unnecessary anxiety. Anxiety means all kind of stress, the worries. Fine, we can relate it with worries. Now, free from social and all your psychological tensions. Take care, or your whatever tensions, worries you are having. So these are the common things. Plus, it will help you in boosting up your self confidence, because if you're healthy, if you're feeling good, if you're having a good health, so obviously it's a very obvious thing that you're going to develop a self confidence in you, right, students? Now, next point that we're having is feeling joy in living. Of course, it's again a very important thing. If your health is good, if you are physically fit, if you're having that, very good physique, you're physically very much fit, you're mentally fit, you're socially fit. Here, mentally fit means that you're actually doing a lot of stuffs for your brain, the creative activities, right? And talking about social, so here social means that you're giving time to your family, your friends, you're playing with them outside. Fine. So these are what the social factors it. Now, students, feeling joy. Now, ultimately, this will be the result of feeling good. This will be the result of good health. Fine. If you're having a good health, ultimately you'll be feeling joy. Ability to work efficiently and at its best. Of course, not just we can simply do our work efficiently, but also we can do that work at best. So these are the certain important characteristics of a person having good health. I hope this thing is clear, students. Fine. So this is what we had done today, and I hope the topic is clear to each one of you. Thank you, students. All right, students. So one more topic is there. We're going to do that topic very quickly. See now. Health and its failure. We know that health is the state of physical, mental, and social well being. Fine, we know this thing, bache. Now, see, there are a lot of importance for good health. When we are talking about community health, remember this thing, community health. Community health refers to the maintenance, protection, and improvement of the whole community. Fine, overall well being in which the individual lives. Now, students, there are various factors that affects an individual's health. Fine. This can be social environment. So I'm going to write down each and everything for you. This can be social environment. Like our physical environment is decided by our surrounding, the place where we live. For example, village, whether we are living in village, whether we are living in towns, whether we are living in cities. Fine. So this is going to affect our social environment. Fine. So it is an important factor in our individual health. Fine, what kind of environment we are living, so this can affect the individual health. Second thing we are having is public cleanliness. Fine, so public cleanliness can also be a point here. Public cleanliness. Fine. Now the possibility of poor health increases if no agency ensure that garbage is collected and disposed. So remember this thing, if in your area garbage is not being collected, so you should definitely complain of that very particular thing, because this is going to affect your health very badly. And we like open drain water lying stagnant around us also causes health issue. If something is like open draining is there, water is keep on water has been stagnant means water is not moving, it is collected to just one place. So therefore remember this thing, public cleanliness is equally important for a good health. If you're having if in your surrounding, if open draining is there, fine, if garbage is being collected, so that is not a good thing, it's going to deteriorate your health. Next comes students, good economic conditions. Fine. Now talking about good economic conditions and jobs, so hygienic food can be earned by doing work. Fine. If you want to have good food, you want to have good. If you want to earn the money, fine. You want to earn something. If you're having good earnings, you'll be having good food. So for this, work opportunity should be available. Fine. So this ensure good individual health. Now students, last one is social equality and harmony. What is social equality and harmony here? Social equality and harmony is, in order to keep ourselves healthy, we need to be happy. Right? Harmony means we need to be happy. So for this, we need to maintain good relations with our society. Fine. We should not mistreat each other. Fine. I hope this thing is clear, bache. We should never mistreat each other. We should always maintain a very good relations with our friends, family members, or any other member of our society. So this is how our health would be good. I hope these points are clear to each one of you. Thank you, students.